have heard about trade in goods, but did you know that services contribute to 2/3 of global GDP, employ most workers, and support vital supply chains? Services consist of complex activities such as logistics, transport, or financial services. With increasingly faster communication networks and exciting new technology, services can also increasingly be traded digitally, providing new opportunities for more knowledge, design, and content. But why is it important to improve services trade policies? Open and well-regulated services markets provide for a stronger, more inclusive, and greener global economy. Lowering barriers to services trade also helps to lower the cost of providing those services. For instance, costs related to the administrative burden of obtaining a license or an authorization can be lowered by up to $150 billion every year. That's the equivalent of Iceland's GDP 6 times over. Streamlining services regulations can also help to increase productivity and creates new opportunities for smaller firms and women entrepreneurs. Services also matter for jobs. Across OECD countries, over 70% of jobs are in services, and 1 in 4 services sector jobs are actually dependent on exports. This means that more services trade can lead to more employment opportunities. But in order for services sectors to function well, we need an enabling regulatory environment. And how can we decrypt this sophisticated spider web of laws and regulations to better understand where barriers are actually hidden? And how can we compare across countries that have different laws and different practices? The OECD developed the Services Trade Restrictiveness Index, or the STRI, exactly to measure the barriers that affect services trade and to understand better what role policies can play in shaping the global economy. Interactive tools, such as the STRI Policy Simulator, provide a gateway to this data and enable users to assess the different effects of policy reforms. Other interactive tools, such as the STRI Explorer, help to provide more detailed information on specific measures and create personalized infographics. In order to preserve the benefits of open services markets and a rules-based international trading system, we need more reliable, up-to-date, and accessible information. Better information leads to better policies, and the starting point towards that goal is the STRI.